Hi guys, this is a redirect to my reaction to Cowboy Bebop Season 1 Episodes 1, 2 and 3. This is just a trial reaction to Cowboy Bebop which was requested by a Patreon called Adam Viopando. Thank you so much for the request, Adam. I really enjoyed these episodes, and if you didn't know already, I am doing trial reactions this year on Patreon, so it's early 1 month access on Patreon that I upload these trial reactions to animes. So in the month of April I react to Cowboy Bebop and Food Wars, but when I upload this on YouTube it will be May, and May's reactions are Samurai Champloo and Bleach. So if you're interested, you can become a patron to watch Samurai Champloo and Bleach reactions. Alright, these episodes were actually really good. So the first episode, I think the first episode was the one that really hooked me. So it was about this guy that was like using this drug, this bloody eye drops drug, and he basically killed a lot of people, and he's like criminal. So every episode had its own individual story. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Like, there's nothing wrong with like individual storylines for each episode. It probably will get into like major story arcs later on, because that's usually what happens with animes. It starts off with just like individual stories, and then it gets into like big plot lines. But I could be totally wrong. There's nothing wrong with like individual storylines for each episode. So it's a very interesting concept that this anime has. Like, this is very space themed, so people are like living in Mars and like living in space, basically the solar system. So it's not actually set on Earth. So I find that very interesting, and all these spaceships that just look so cool, and the gadgets, like, it's really cool. So yeah, like the whole point of these trial reactions is to explore different types of anime, and I can say that I'm really hooked. Like, I'd love to do like a full series reaction to this, to be honest. Like much later on though, like, but I don't know how long this series is, and where it goes from here. Yeah, also, so the first episode was about this criminal using this drug that made him extremely violent, and like, so the main character is Spike. He's a bounty hunter, and he was trying to catch him, so that he can gain his reward of his bounty. But in the end, it was the fake pregnant woman, so the criminal's wife or girlfriend, I'm not entirely sure. So she was the one that actually killed the criminal in the end. So I didn't see that coming, but at least she like kinda did Spike a favor. So yeah, that was the first episode, a pretty badass episode. And the second episode was about this pet thief called Abdul Hakim. So he was a criminal for the second episode that Spike had to catch, because he actually stole a data dog, that Spike ends up actually like adopting as a pet, even though he doesn't like pets. So yeah, that was that episode. And the third episode was about this casino girl who was really good at poker, and her real name is Faye Valentine, and she was supposed to be protecting this chip that was able to like decode stuff, like decode or encode data or something. So she was supposed to protect that. It was a very valuable item, and like a bunch of people were like after her as well. So she got handcuffed by Spike after they played a round of poker. And she managed to actually get away in the end, and there was a fight at the end between Spike and the man that really wanted the chip, because he made the deal that if you give me the chip, then I'll give you 30 million, what was the currency that they were calling? I don't know, I don't remember the currency, but it was around 30 million. Yeah, but it actually was a lie. Like, it was a complete bluff, really. So he didn't actually give that amount. He wanted to kill him actually, but obviously Spike knew that he was going to cross him. So in the end, the guy actually died, because his vehicle got hit with a missile, and the girl actually escaped. So yeah. So yeah, it's quite unique. Like, the whole concept is just like, it's about like they're living in space, and there's so many bounty hunters, and there's this whole show called Big Shot that like informs everyone of who the biggest criminals are that you can like target so that you can get your bounty. So yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, April's reactions were Cowboy Bebop and Food Wars, and May's reactions are Samurai Champloo and Bleach. So yeah, just letting you know, and stay tuned for more.